Hello guys, Eli here from Nintendo Enthusiast.com. Today I'm going to be getting a brand new show started or called The Pitch. Now, The Pitch is going to be a new show where I'm going to do analysis of sales, answer your questions, and pretty much you're going to hear my useless opinions on how Nintendo will be selling its products, but hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Now, if you guys enjoyed my MPD videos last week, then my videos this week are going to be a little bit like that. So the format's going to be I'm going to run through the Japanese sales, and then I will begin taking any viewer questions if you guys leave them in the comments. So it'll be a viewer-driven show. You guys just leave your comments, and then I will answer them to the best of my ability. So why don't we begin with the new sales that released, of course, yesterday, because Japan every Wednesday releases the Media Create sales. Now, no new games were really released for Nintendo systems, so we can't really judge how well those sold. But we do know that Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate is still in first place. It sold a farther 300,000 units. It's in total sold about 1.75 million, and by next week it'll be probably sitting at around 2 million, just selling at this rate. Second place is another Nintendo release, but instead of 300,000 units, it's Smash Brothers sitting at another 50,000 units. Since it released, it sold about 1.6 million units. Yokai Watch 2 is another 3DS game, took third place, sold another 40,000 units. I'd probably bet this thing passes 3 million units by the end of the year because currently it's sitting at 2.75 million units as well. Now, moving down the charts, there are quite a few Vita and PS3 games, but the last two in the top 10 are Mario Kart 8 in number 8, and of course we got Dragon Quest X Online for the 3DS in number 10. So that kind of gives you the current details of the software that's been sold. On the hardware end, the Wii U is still kind of tanking in Japan. It only sold about 5,000 units last week, which is down from the previous week. But the 3DS, the new 3DS anyway, is still selling really well. All the 3DSs together sold about 110,000 units this week, which is very good for Nintendo. So, that's about over 20 times what the Wii U sold. I guess Japan is just turning into a very handheld heavy market, not nearly as much consoles, which is really disappointing, but it's really indicating where Nintendo or Japan stands on the market and where Nintendo should maybe shift its focus to Japan versus America. Now we can move on to some reader mail. Last week we actually had Kimmerson777 right. Do you think that Bayonetta 2, with all the amazing scores it's getting so far, will be enough to get more Wii U units off the shelves compared to the September sales numbers, or will we have to wait till Black Friday for the Wii U to gain momentum again? Now, I feel like this is a very complex question because it's multiple parts. Number one are Wii U sales in October going to be higher than September? And to that, I will probably say yes, because you've got a release like Bayonetta 2 versus Hyrule Warriors in September. This is significant because Hyrule Warriors is a very Nintendo-centric game. Many of the people who bought Hyrule Warriors probably already own Wii U's. Bayonetta 2, on the other hand, is targeting a brand new audience. A lot of people who may not own Wii U's might be going out to buy one because of Bayonetta 2. So for me, I believe that since October is the start of the holiday season, and also because October sees the release of Bayonetta 2, I think that the sales in October will be higher than September. However, the next part of this question is, will we have to wait until Black Friday for the Wii U to gain momentum again? Now, I really think that we'll have to wait until Black Friday to see very large sales of the Wii U. The only reason for this is because consumers are weird. I mean, they only wait until Black Friday to purchase this. Take my personal evidence, for example. Last year, the PS4 came out. And I'd purchased 3 PS4s by the time Black Friday rolled around. I went to GameStop the night of Black Friday, and there was literally hundreds of people in line waiting for 8 PS4s that the GameStop had in stock. So if people just paid attention to the market and went out and buy their stuff before Black Friday, then they could find it a lot easier. I mean, as I said, I found 3 PS4s before Black Friday even hit, but everyone was waiting for Black Friday to go buy those PS4s. And that way, a lot of people will probably be waiting to buy the Wii U as well. Smash Brothers does come out the 21st. People will probably just be waiting until Black Friday to make their holiday purchase. Who knows why? I doubt there will be any sales on the Wii U on Black Friday specifically, but still, for some reason, people have that, the voice in the back of their brain saying, well, go out and buy it on Black Friday because that is the day you should buy things. It doesn't make much sense. But that's what my personal opinion, what I think about this whole situation. Yes, the Wii U will sell more in October than it did in September. However, the big sales will really come on Black Friday when everyone goes out and buys the system. For some reason, they won't buy it earlier, even though the Wii U is in stock, and it's probably not going to be any cheaper. Overall, that will wrap up our very first episode of The Pitch. Thanks everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like the show, like you did the sales analysis last week, make sure to give us a thumbs up. If you didn't like the show, please let us know why. I'd love to make any sort of improvements that you have. Of course, make sure to leave any fan mail, any reader mail, any questions, any sort of stuff in the comments below. I'll be reading all of that, and you can help contribute to the content of the show in the future. See you guys next week for another episode of The Pitch.